Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Asia Sharma. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 11th of October. Two Pakistan-based LET militants killed in encounter in Indian Kashmir. Election Commission of Pakistan reserves its verdict on Milli Muslim League's registration. And now for all the details. Security forces on Wednesday gunned down two Pakistan-based Lashkar-e-Taiba militants in an encounter in Indian Kashmir. Two security personnel also lost their lives during the fierce gun battle.
Two militants and two security personnel were killed on Wednesday in an encounter in Bandipora district of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. Acting on a tip-off, security forces laid a cordon around a house in the district. The encounter began after the militants fired upon the security forces. Both the militants belong to Pakistan-based militant outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba, said an officer of India's paramilitary Central Reserve Police Force or CRPF. The two personnel who lost their lives were identified as Indian Air Force commandos who were training with the army.
अर्ली मॉर्निंग उनसे लगाव हुआ। उस लगाव में दो एलईटी के आतंकवादी मारे गए हैं। उसमें सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस के भी दो शहीद हुए।
The security forces also recovered a huge cache of arms and ammunition from the possession of the militants. The encounter came 2 days after three militants of another Pakistan-based militant outfit, Hizbul Mujahideen, were gunned down by security forces in Shopian district of the province. India accuses Pakistan of training and arming militants and helping them infiltrate across the line of control, a de facto border that divides Kashmir. Pakistan denies those allegations.
Meanwhile, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's newly constituted Economic Advisory Council held its first meeting in capital New Delhi on Wednesday. The EAC identified 10 key areas to initially work on. Vivek Debroy, chairperson of the council, said that they would prepare detailed papers on these 10 key areas, which include accelerating economic growth, job creation and fiscal framework. He also informed that council will have several informal stakeholders meetings on economic issues. Debroy maintained the council will give its recommendations to the Prime Minister as it was set up by the Prime Minister's office. The next EAC will be held in November to discuss critical issues for next year's budget, which would be its focus over the next few months. Moving on, Pakistan's Election Commission on Wednesday reserved its verdict in Milli Muslim League registration case. Pakistan's Interior Ministry had last month sought a ban on the newly formed political party for allegedly having ties with banned militant outfit.
The Election Commission of Pakistan or ECP on Wednesday reserved its verdict on the Interior Ministry's letter which sought a ban on the newly formed Milli Muslim League or MML party. The Interior Ministry in a letter in September had cited reservations against the MML's registration as a political party for allegedly having ties with a banned militant outfit. The Milli Muslim League was formed in August by Pakistan-based Jamaat-ud-Dawa, a front organization for militant group Lashkar-e-Taiba. The Interior Ministry had also expressed its objection to the candidature of MML nominee Muhammad Yaqub Sheikh in National Assembly by-election last month. The ministry had informed the election body that the party is backed by militant group Lashkar-e-Taiba's chief Hafiz Sayyid. Sayyid carries a $10 million US bounty on his head for alleged involvement in 2008 terrorist attacks in India. The move was seen as a bid to prevent extremists from entering mainstream politics ahead of next year's elections in Pakistan.
The Pakistan government has appointed former Chief Justice Tasadduq Jilani as an ad hoc judge at the International Court of Justice or ICJ to defend Pakistan's side in the Kulbhushan Jadhav case. Jilani's appointment is reported to have been endorsed by Pakistan's Prime Minister Shahid Abbasi. The team of lawyers representing Pakistan was previously led by renowned lawyer Khawar Qureshi. Kulbhushan Jadhav, an Indian national, was awarded the death sentence by a Pakistan military court on April 10 for alleged espionage and subversive activities. India approached the ICJ in May against the sentence, and the International Court restrained Pakistan from executing Jadhav till adjudication of the case. The ICJ has now asked Pakistan to submit its written response or memorial by December 13 before the court could start further proceedings. Meanwhile, Pakistani army has long been accused for human rights violation on minorities and Baloch people. Recently, Pashtun and Baloch activists gathered in Afghan capital Kabul and discussed about the atrocities carried out by Pakistani army on their people.
In a meeting of Pashtuns and Baloch activists in Afghan capital Kabul recently, atrocities, human rights violations by Pakistani army dominated the talks. Held under the aegis of National Movement of Afghanistan, a political party, participants discussed how Pashtun and Baloch people were targeted by the Pakistan's military. They alleged Pakistani army and its intelligence agencies have victimized the Pashtuns living in North and South Waziristan through two army operations, Zarb-e-Azb and Radul Fasad. While few highlighted that news of atrocities by the military in federally administered tribal areas or FATA are censored, Baloch activists presented the crisis in southwestern Balochistan province. They alleged that a large number of people have disappeared, tortured and killed by the security forces and intelligence agencies.
In news from Afghanistan, a female entrepreneur from Afghan capital Kabul is setting example for many in her country with her food factory business. She started her business 4 years ago from her house and now provides employment to 6 others.
Female entrepreneur Kubra Dastagarzada started her business 4 years ago in Afghan capital Kabul with a food factory at home by preserving fruits and vegetables. Kubra has now expanded her business and provides work to other women in her area. She has opened a branch into a local market with the help of the United States Agency for International Development. To promote the use of domestic products and draw major profits, the entrepreneur now seeks help from the government.
اگه دولت مثلا قرارداد کنه با من میتونم به کندکای یا غندای عسکری از این مواد توزیع کنم که هر پاکت از این 30% پروتئین است که البته بعد از تست لابراتوار بر ما گفتن که 30% پروتئین داره.
Though the products at Kubra's factory carry a quality certificate, it is yet to make its way into the local market.
Agriculture sector plays a vital role in generating income and livelihood for the people of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. Farmers in the valley rejoiced over harvesting paddy crop as this year's weather conditions resulted in quality seeds.
Farmers in India's northern Srinagar city on Wednesday were seen harvesting paddy crops, winnowing grains and packing them up for sale. The weather conditions of the hilly province have resulted in a healthy crop and a jump in production compared to last year. Rainfall at timely intervals and high-quality seeds given by the Agriculture Department are the primary reasons behind the good crop.
ये धान का फसल है, इस साल अल्लाह की तरफ से अच्छा हुआ, टाइम पे बारिश गिरी, तो ऐसा है साथ में ये एरिया जो है हमारा यहाँ एग्रीकल्चर भी अच्छे हिसाब से एग्रीकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट भी अच्छी मूवमेंट करती है, इसलिए हमारा फसल यहाँ आज अच्छा है.
On an average, it was healthier. It was 60 quintals per hectare. But इस साल जो हमें tentative estimates आ रहे हैं, it is crossing 65 quintals per hectare. और 8 to 10% production leap होना, it is itself an indicator of our success.
A large chunk of Indian Kashmir's population depends on agriculture for its livelihood, and good weather conditions are a must for better produce.
A handicrafts exhibition in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province attracted large number of visitors. Organized by the students of a girls' school in Srinagar city, the event was held to promote culture as well as use the platform to showcase their artistic talent.
Scores of visitors on Monday thronged a handicrafts exhibition in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. The exhibition titled Harut was organized by the students of a government girls' school in Srinagar city after the culmination of the exam season as a means to relieve stress. Various items handcrafted by girls were displayed at the exhibition, which was appreciated by local residents.
यहाँ पे बहुत सारे स्टॉल्स लगे हुए हैं, आर्ट्स के कश्मीर आर्ट के स्टॉल लगे हुए हैं, रेस्टोरेंट्स लगे हुए हैं, तो गर्ल्स का बहुत अच्छा रिस्पॉन्ड है यहाँ पे। गर्ल्स में भी बहुत सारी क्वालिटीज़ है, अगर उनको वो टैलेंट उनके पास टैलेंट है तो वो दिखा सकते हैं अपना टैलेंट, बट उनको थोड़ी सी अप्रिशिएट करने की ज़रूरत है।
Apart from promoting culture, events like such also provide platform to showcase their talent.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude, the top stories once again. 2 Pakistan-based LET militants killed in encounter in Indian Kashmir. Election Commission of Pakistan reserves its verdict on Milli Muslim League's registration. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.